Well, hello there. You probably know me. I know you. You come here quite often. I'm here every day. If you don't know me, my name's Greg. This is my studio apartment on wheels. It is a 1996 Dodge Ram van 2500. Been living in this thing full time since July 2020. And she's doing me quite well. I have to say she's a little bit of a dirty bird right now. Now, I've been making these videos since around Thanksgiving of last year. Got to do something to occupy this crazy brain of mine because it's always going, needs to be moving all the time. And in all my travels, whirling dervishes around California, I meet some weird people, some interesting people, some strange people, some people you never want to see again. And in those travels, you also meet some people that become your friends instantly. And I think we have one of those newfound friends today. I'm over here at his house. He's got this sweet van. Without further ado, this is my friend.
Hey everybody, my name's Darren, and you're here with my 1998 Ford Club Wagon E-350 Moto build. MOTOVAN for life.
Yeah, let's go in and check it out. Now, everybody has a different reason for why they want to have a van in their life. Mine was to escape the drudgery of living in a bedroom in a house through the pandemic and beyond. And I love to travel. I have the wanderlust. Darren, I feel, has a bit of the wanderlust too, but he also has one up on me where he is quite the outdoor sporting enthusiast, and that's primarily what this van is built for. You do a lot of motocrossing, right?
I ride dirt bikes and jet skis and mountain bikes, and I do a little bit of camping, so I've needed myself a moto van. As
you can see behind him, he's got a couple of his big boy toys hiding out over here. Ironically enough, you were just saying that when we were talking earlier about me coming over here and doing this video that you just sold your motorcycle.
I did. I just sold my dirt bike, but I'm going to upgrade to something a little bit newer.
Awesome. So let's get into the van here. Actually, before we open the doors, you're going to see something quite striking up here. And I've probably never seen this on a van before. I might not see it after today on a different van. Looks like a shower. What do you got going on up there exactly?
Well, I needed a shower. I needed some fresh hot water after I get done riding, or I need to wash my hands or my face or anything like that. So I built myself, I guess you'd call it a DIY solar shower project. And this is 2.0 because my first one failed miserably. There's part of it right there.
So what exactly are we doing here? It's a big giant PVC pipe?
It's a 4-inch PVC pipe with a couple of fittings. I put what do you call I think it's a barrel valve or some sort of barrel valve, which works for your hot water heater. And then I bought a Schrader valve for like a chrome wheel on your car. Yeah. And I drilled a hole, put this all in with a gasket. I do have a little tiny leak. 2.0 is not really perfect, but here's a filler right here. This cap comes off. It holds about 6 or 7 gallons. I painted it black. Right now it's probably in the 85-degree water temperature right now.
Just from the sun heating it up.
Just from the sun heating it up. Right out of my faucet into this. An hour later, it's 85 degrees. I put about 30 pounds of air pressure in here, and that'll give me about 8 minutes of shower time. So in the real world, that maybe 5.5-minute showers. And
awesome.
As you can see, I don't want to get you wet, but here's your pressure.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of pressure. And it runs for like I said, I timed it for 5 minutes and walked away, but it should go about 8 minutes.
Yeah, so I imagine someone like me who's a normal filthy dirt pig and lives like a scumbag half the time, when you're out there getting dirty out there in the dirt, motocross, and even like you were saying out on the Delta jet skiing.
Absolutely.
The water's a little, who knows what's in that water.
You definitely want to hose yourself off.
Yeah.
After getting out of the Delta.
That's a really ingenious solution. All right, so let's get into the van.
All right.
I
had my buddy build myself a step and a hitch. That's welded on. I think you could probably pull a house around the block with that hitch. But I'm gonna open it up on the inside. And right now I guess my mountain bike's in here, but it's built out. I put a wall in to divide the sleeping area to where, you know, your dirt bikes are and stuff, and the gas. Put in some speakers. I carpeted these doors with some panels. Cut a access for an extra pocket. You're always looking for extra storage in these stupid things.
Yeah, exactly. Let's look at this cute little kitchenette you got crafted here.
Yeah, I made this kitchenette out of a couple of cutting boards and a little bit of wood that I got from Home Depot and some recycled metal that it was for a shelving rack for your garage. And I found a burner top at my local, I think I got it at Big Five or something, and it runs you know, propane, small bottles. Boom, the thing can cook breakfast, dinner, whatever you need. I have a 6-gallon jug of water in the sink.
Underneath here?
Yep, inside there's a 6-gallon jug and a hand pump, which pumps. And then this was just a bowl, because sinks are expensive, so I just cut a 1-inch hole in the bottom of it and made a bowl, or made a sink out of a $5 bowl. Saved me about $45.
Yeah, so this is a really great example of ingenuity and finding cheaper solutions for a van build. Like you said, looking up sinks, I mean, $50, $100 easy to find a small sink. And are you really going to find one that's this tiny that fits in the spot that you need? I've seen other people do this in van builds, and you just cut the hole out of the bottom. That's just you cut the hole in the bottom of the bowl. It works super easy. Hand pump, little propane burner, nice. And so, like we said, your van's built for your adventure travels with your motorcycle, your bikes. You got a trailer to pull your jet ski. As you can see, the wall he built back here, very sturdy with the diamond plating, mounts in the floor, can mount a bike very easily. Motocross bike, no problem.
No problem.
And
that little couch has some storage underneath it for your riding gear, your boots, your pants, your helmet.
Oh, cool. I just broke it. No. Let's move around the other side, and everyone's probably wondering, well, with all that cargo space being used for cargo, where the heck are you going to sleep at? Right over here, right?
Yeah. Here's your sleeping area. Here's your sleeping area, and the bed or the couch flips out to like a futon style. It came out of an older van. I think it was like a 94. It might have been a Chevy van, but it flips into a nice little bed and plenty of storage underneath there. There's a cooler, there's a toilet, there's some food, my subwoofer because of my stereo. I put this little removable table in for you know, quick little meals and stuff, and then I built this box for storage. Pretty much carries your pots and pans and plates and anything else you need. I put a couple cup holders in there.
And then one thing, when I was looking at this before, I noticed it was originally a passenger van, and we were talking about the advantageous aspects of building in a passenger van as opposed to everybody always builds in a cargo van. One of those being, well, actually it's two. There is a bit of insulation already built into the roof, being number one, but because there's air conditioning running the length of the van in the front and the back. And you mentioned that you can actually shut off the back if you want, so it's just compartmentalized to the front.
Absolutely. So it keeps your sleeping area cooler because you're not pumping any air into the back of the van.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And some people, yeah, with the cargo van or the window van, I prefer windows because I like to wake up and look out the windows and see where I'm camping.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to live in a sardine can.
No, and if somebody's pounding on your van, you were saying happened to you one time.
Yeah.
I can see.
Now that actually brings up a thought in my mind. I don't see if you have any curtains or anything. You're pretty dark tint on here, but if you did have lights on at night, you could see inside. But you're not really in the world of caring about stealth so much because you're out at like recreation areas and stuff like that primarily, or what are your thoughts? Are you working toward it?
I'm working toward it. I'd like to get some kind of, you know, just when you're asleep.
Something to block it out a little bit.
Yeah, but like I'm still kind of new in building this van. This has been a project over the last 6 months.
Yeah.
And I haven't quite gotten to my curtains yet, or my doors. So.
And we were talking earlier about his van build, and you know, everybody's van build process is different. I walked into a pre-built situation, and other people are building from scratch. He's done a lot of work on this. Brand new carpets in, built this wall here, found this, put it in, built little table and his kitchen area all customized to his needs, and you know, of course the shower, very unique aspect. He's got an awning on the side and a little bit of a fun wind resistance
when we're going fast,
wind guard up there.
When we're up over 70, I'm sure that helps.
Yeah, but
this was a passenger van. When I got it, I gutted it. I took out the flooring, all the couches, and started with a clean slate. So it's always fun.
Cool. Now, you said I think every van build is never finished. I don't know if it ever gets to a point where you're like, I'm done, I'm not doing anything else to this, much like a home or anywhere else that you live. What's in the future for your van build?
Some storage, a TV. I just invested in an EcoFlow power source. So, that's my air compressor.
That's the air compressor. We're gonna pause for the cause for a second here. The air compressor, when I walked up here a couple hours ago, he was just powering up the shower up there. So
yeah,
30 pounds. It lets you know that he's still working over there, huh?
Absolutely.
Now, I don't want to invade Darren's privacy too much, but it would be almost, I'd be remiss if I didn't show what a creative guy this guy is here. We're standing in his garage, his workshop. He's got his toys here, awesome little work area, but that's only half the garage. This wall separates it, and in here you got the real man toys and where the real fun happens. That's what I call a nice rehearsal studio right here. Hey, how you doing? What's your name?
That's Rudy.
Hey, Rudy, how you doing? So before we were so rudely interrupted by Darren's air compressor, he was about to talk about his power system. And while he's outside playing with Rudy, I'm just going to go ahead and show you this. It's the EcoFlow Pro River. This is the 600 watt edition. I've never seen this brand in my life, but of course I had to look it up on the interwebs, do a little research on what is going on here, because I'm not one to open up the instruction manual. Why would I do that? I don't even know why they include them. So it's a 600 watt system, but apparently it says that it's upgradable in a certain sense to 1800 watts that can run pretty much any kitchen appliance like a microwave or a small refrigerator. And well, let's just get into it. The first thing here you'll notice is a really cool design, black, sleek, ergonomic look to it. Now, much like some of the bigger Jackeries, they have a light on the side here. Right in the center, let's power it up. Nice display, blue. Now this one says how many hours it has, 99 hours, 100% charge. Input, output, standard procedure. Got a nice light with 3 settings on it. Last of which is, oh no, help! And then, what else we got here? Now, unlike my Jackery 24,000,240, they have a USB-C on here, which would come in handy, along with 2 standard USBs, and as well as a fast charging port for your cell phone. If you're in a hurry and you need to Netflix and chill without being bothered. They also have the DC standard outlet, but they also got these little old-fashioned jobbies and of course, the cable that comes with it. A lot of cables over here. We'll get to those in a second. On the side, oh man, this thing's got some heft to it, doesn't it? On the side, for some reason, and I'm pretty sure I can see why, is they have 3 of your standard Edison style outlets with grounds as well. And you turn it on this way. This little sticker says something about the X boost must be turned on for EcoFlow. We're using the EcoFlow app. Apparently there's an app you have to download for your phone, and it speaks with this. This broadcasts its own Wi-Fi signal to the phone. They communicate, and you can do things with that. Darren's a little bit of a troglodyte in those regards, so we'll see if he manages to download an app and figure out how to use it. But regardless, there is that option. So with the app in combination with the system here, you can go from 600 watts up to 1800 maximum. They got a heavy duty fan on the side here because it's blowing some hot air. You know that if it's putting out 1800 watts. And so they got these different ways to charge like most systems do. You got your standard household Edison plug here, all floppy jobby. You got your DC so you can drive around in the van, plug this into the cigarette lighter, charge up while you drive. But if you're parked up for a while, they also include the solar cables. And this company apparently, like Jackery and most of the these battery type companies, have a fold out solar panel that you can get. I was talking with Darren, and he thought, you know what, if I'm going solar, I want to get some fixed panels on my rooftop, and I think I agree with him there.